New batteries, but a dead screen. Many would give up on this HP17B2 as a lost cause. But today, we're going inside to attempt a final rescue mission. Will we save this legend, or is this where its story ends? Opening a classic HP requires the patience of a surgeon. There are no visible screws, just 4 heat stakes hidden behind the battery cover. The safest way to remove them was by gently drilling them out.
After a few moments of drilling, a small plastic ring appears. That's the signal that the stake has given way. We repeat the process for the remaining ones. Now, it's time to separate the case with great care. I'll use a pick to help me, but heads up, we must never go all the way to the bottom. Why? Because there are 4 more stakes at the base. And drilling them would force the removal of the number faceplate, ruining the calculator's aesthetics.
Instead of drilling, we're going to pull the 2 halves at different angles. This is the hardest part, requiring a lot of effort and a lot of patience. There they go, one last tug, and that's it. I managed to remove the covers. For this stage, I recommend using needle nose pliers. These are the 6 metal tabs that hold the circuit board to the front bezel. You have to be extra careful when turning these tabs to align them with the slots. We don't want to snap them. Keep a close eye here. The 3 top tabs and the center bottom one are split into 3 parts. One wrong move, and it's game over. After aligning them, we gently pull the circuit board out. These tabs maintain contact between the board and the keyboard's ribbon connector. Over the years, this ribbon loses its rigidity and stops making contact. That is the reason your calculator won't turn on. To improve the contact, we're going to add some thickness. I cut a strip of packing foam, the kind used to protect products in their boxes. It's a simple solution, but brilliant. If this foam hack is saving your calculator and your data today, consider hitting that like button. It's a small gesture, but it really helps this channel reach more collectors and engineers who need this fix. We'll also take the opportunity to clean everything with isopropyl alcohol, leaving the contacts spotless. We press the board against the front cover and turn the tabs back. We place the back cover on temporarily, just for the moment of truth. We reinsert the batteries. Three, 2, 1. There it is. The cursor is back to life. It wasn't trash. It just needed a little attention. One final function test, and the legend is ready to work for another 30 years. If you have a dead calculator at home, don't throw it away. Try this first. The legend is back. If you enjoyed this surgery, please give it a thumbs up and join our community by subscribing. Got a dead gadget in your drawer? Let me know in the comments, and let's see if we can fix it. Thanks for watching.